everyone, Jean here. I'm so happy you could stop by today for a few minutes. I am working on a new project, and this one is going to be a bee journal. I got this vintage book, or it was 75 is the publishing date on it anyways. And I noticed when I got it, there was these lovely little bees on the cover. So I said, this has to be a bee journal. And I'm using Artymaze's digital kit, the Bee Garden. So what I like to do today is kind of show you how I take digital printed tags. And while this is not a tag, what I wanted to show you was that they're lovely. They're very pretty, printed, just the way they are, collaged by the artist. But sometimes it's fun to add just a little bit of pop to them and kind of make them your own. So I just want to do a little Create With Me project today to show you how I've altered three digital tags. And so we'll get started. So part of her kit, Artymaze's kit for the bee journal that I'm making, are these tags, and they're beautiful tags. She's done a wonderful job of collaging them, and they're very, very attractive on their own. But what I like to do is I like to kind of make a little bit of pop on the cards. And it's really easy to do, or she makes it easy to do, because so much of the background is already there. You just need to, I just focus into one little place that I'm going to emphasize, or add a little bit more dimension to it, more fibers, and I go through her kit and I find out, what does she have in her kit that I can combine with the tag. So I'm going to start with this one here. And this one here, she already has a journaling card that's very similar to this here. So I am going to alter kind of this area here because it's a beautiful area, but she's already got it captured here in one of her journaling cards. So I'm going to take one of her circles that she had and get several circles with them, and I'm going to put it in the middle like so, and it kind of gives us a little different look. And then I'm going to just simply add some cheesecloth. Now, adding cheesecloth is like a huge, easy, but has a good effect to it because it's got good dimension look to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of cheesecloth behind it. And then I've decided that I am going to go just a little bit further. I have some of this pure silk ribbon that I used to do embroidery with ribbon with, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this, just for no other reason, but I think it'd be kind of cute. Just another fiber to kind of look at, sort of like that. That's enough. That's enough there. And put this on it right like that, and that's really not a lot of contrast. However, I don't have any other color that will really go. If I had a lavender color, that would just be the cat's meow, but I don't have that. So here I'm going to go with this here, and it's just a simple little addition, as you can see. There is just a little bit of drama or dimension, just something more to look at besides just a flat tag, as lovely as they are. There. So I just kind of let her collaging kind of speak to me as to where, what area to alter. Now you could do it anywhere on here, obviously, but that's just kind of spoke to me there. And then for the top up here, I am going to add this little piece of fabric that kind of reminds me of honeycomb, even though they're squares shapes inside here. It's still, I don't know, kind of reminds me of it for some reason. And we will just put a staple into there like that. So yeah, see, it's just really cute. It just adds, a little bit more oomph to your tag. Something simple to do. Let's See if I have another idea here. And this one here, I have decided to put a pocket on here, and I will stitch around there with a tea stain paper. So I've stitched around this and added the tea stain paper in the back. Makes it a little bit firmer. And now I also did a little stitch down here on top of the burlap, just for a little added interest in the bottom, for the bottom here, because I don't think, you know, the pocket itself doesn't really add any dimension. So I think that by stitching on, or excuse me, I'm gluing on some of this extra added dimension here. And I really like this little quote down here, "She wears wings." That was really cute on that little postcard pocket. Those little postcards that I got here, I'll link down below where I got them. I think it's Digital Collage Club. Pretty sure that's where I got those. Anyways, I think that's really cute, and this is going to be the little tag that I put in here because I like how it picks up on the lavender up there. Really like the combination of yellow and lavender in this kit, and I really would like to play that up a little bit. So now to add a little interest to the top, I have some of this yarn that I am simply going to roll up in a little ball, something like that. This is too much. That could be too. Let me cut off some of this here and just kind of emphasize the lavender and black. Maybe get rid of this white in here. Let's try that, see if I get any happier with that. There we go. Let's just see if that's okay. I like that a little better. I think the white was a little too distracting. Yeah, I like this better. So we will just go with this. Or I guess there really is no we here, it's me all by my lonesome. I will put this in here with a staple beginning, and so we'll do it again. And I'm just going to kind of give it a double staple there, and that's a little bit of the tag, and it'll be really cute, kind of peeking up out of a pocket or whatever. Now we'll move on to one more tag, and this particular one, I am planning. So I got this bee from another, I don't know, from some other ephemera, and I cut him out twice and put him on both sides. And I am going to punch a hole in here and make sort of a window. Before I do that, I eventually am going to sew this on, so I want everything to line up. Let me just sort of glue this so it holds. I can't quite sew it yet because I have to put the acetate in between the layers, so but I can kind of like hold a place for it there. So let me just do that, and I'll just cut it a little larger there. Okay, then I'll take my hole punch that I think the bee will pretty much fit inside, and I'm going to come down here where this bee is, come in a little ways perhaps. Let's see, kind of hard to judge that. I don't want to get too close to the edge. So let's just put it right about here. So that works well. Then get some acetate here. So if you got one of those punches that will punch in the middle, I don't, but that would really be wonderful, and you wouldn't be limited to doing something only on edges. So let me just cut this in half here. And um, I'm going to glue down one side on the inside there. So, there we go. So that'll hold there, okay. And then put just a couple little dabs of glue, which will dry clear. The glitter glue will dry clear. You won't really be able to see it once it gets dry. Glue in the second sheet. So this is just one more way to add interest to these tags you get inside these kits. There, very cool. So now you have it on this side and you have it on the back where you'll be doing your journaling and such. So now I'm going to sew around this tag. Alrighty, I've sewn around that. I have to say that because there was already this bee, the silhouette of the bee, forgot to mention before I punched it out, because there was already one down here. That is what gave me the idea to put this in there. So that's what I mean by sometimes I look at a tag and kind of see what area kind of like jumps out at me. Do I have an idea for that area? So I have here this for tags, and I have a little bit of this really fun yarn. It's called eyelash. Well, I think it's called eyelash yarn. That's what I have learned it to be called, so that if you walk into the store, you can ask, you know, where's your eyelash yarn? If that's what you're looking for. Anyway, so I'm going to attach that for the top of it. So we'll just put a little hole punch in here, and we'll string this piece of fabric through it, and a little bit of the eyelash trim yarn, and put that right inside here. There we go. And just give it a little tie. And now we have, yeah, right. Yeah, that was real simple, wasn't it? I think these eyelashes are a little too long. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh dear. Here, this is what we'll do. I'll just do this first. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are long. They are pretty long, I have to admit. There we go. Well, that's just kind of fun up there on top. So we have this little tag here with a little punch out, and this one here with the pocket, and a little bit of yarn up there, and this one here. So here's our 3 tags. So when you look at them, you know, from beginning to end, they almost look a little different actually, just by adding a few of those little elements to the tag. So that is my project for today. Thank you so much for viewing. I will be back with some more things that I'm doing inside the bee journal. And thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing so you can see where I go from here. Thanks a lot. Bye.